I'm Martin Farrer, I'm the MD of Lawsons Auctioneers and I personally manage the plate sales here at Lawsons. So why do people buy these number plates? There's three main reasons. There's collectors, there's the investment potential, and there's the cultural significance. People simply love plates, they love collecting them, and they derive a lot of satisfaction from owning and displaying them. People also buy for investment reasons, buy a plate, park it for a couple of years and then take it back to the market. We've seen a good gradual increase in plate prices over the many decades that have been available on the secondary market. Some outstanding prices have been achieved at auction, not just in Australia but also overseas. In Dubai, where there's a very strong market for heritage plates, P7 in 2023 sold for 23 million Australian dollars. People who buy for cultural reasons, there's a lot of numerology behind plates, etc. So certain cultures like certain numbers. Number 8's very popular. It would be remiss of me not to mention the fact that these plates obviously are a sign of prestige and wealth. And regardless of whether these plates are on a Hyundai or a Lamborghini, there is a sense of prestige associated with owning these plates. Most of these plates were issued very early on in the 1900s, the early 1900s, and some of them have been with the same family ever since. So by displaying one of these plates, by owning one of these plates, you're really investing in Australian automotive history. In 1910, the first car to be registered in Australia held number 1, and then it went from there. So prior to 1983, if you wanted to own one of these heritage plates, you actually had to buy the car that the plate was attached to. But in 1983, there was an important event called the Great Plate Sale. At this plate sale, a number of government-owned plates were sold, and since then, there's been a healthy secondary market for the sale of plates. A lot of sellers feel quite comfortable selling via the auction process. The auction industry is the second oldest industry known to man, and it's a proven and effective way to sell any asset of worth. Lawsons have been holding auctions since 1884, and the auction process is a very fair and equitable way to sell any asset. We've got quite an extensive database of buyers who are interested in purchasing number plates, and we are now the preferred auction house for the buying and selling of heritage number plates. If you're interested in selling a plate through Lawsons, or indeed you just want to get a feel for what the plate might be worth in the current market, don't hesitate to contact us. Looking forward to having a chat with you about the sale of your heritage plate and introducing you to the Lawsons experience.